just like to talk to him and see how it works out. But I'm gonna pass right on over to Frank first.
Nope. So, you want to know what really grinds my gears? This topic, and let me tell you why.
I'm Dion. And I'm Ronald from Baltimore, Maryland.
I'm Frank.
Just say please and thank you.
Okay. Good job, guys. I loved it. All right, we're good.
Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back. Oh, Lord. Am I up?
It's you.
I believe so. It's a butt. It's a butt.
That's not a butt.
Has two cheeks.
That's a blank with parentheses in it. Because, if your
Are y'all ready for
if
this?
your butt looks like that and it's that open, that's a problem.
It's a flat booty.
No.
Maybe it'll be a little bit objective here and say it's a flat booty. I ain't saying no racist.
Oh my God.
Is the car too loud?
The car's fine. You're good.
Alright. Let me know when you're ready, Dion.
I'm ready for you now. Come on, let's go.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, everyone. And today my topic is when two people of the same identity come together, will it work? Such as masculinity and masculinity, or femininity and femininity being together. Now, I don't know how I got this topic, y'all, because I'm non-gender conforming. I think both of those things are inside of me. One day you might see me and you say, damn, he's feminine as hell. And the next day you're going to be like, damn, where that man come from? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I do it. I does it.
Oh, my
God. I can speak from this with being with a person that we had an open relationship with boundaries. We had to just tell people it was an open relationship because they asked too many questions and they didn't understand. But basically with that, they subscribed to top. I subscribed to verse top. We both were freaks who had a horse side to us. So we loved it.
Don't say was like it's past. It's present, honey. It's present, honey. You select.
I'm not subscribing today.
Okay.
I'm actually being ladylike.
Okay.
No, on the for real side though, like when I looked at this, it's going to take two people that's willing to do the work on themselves to see if they can make it work and let the external entities not bother them. What people say. When it came to me and my partner at the time, with that, when you talk about top, bottom, verse, it's like, okay, my partner didn't want to subscribe to bottom. So how do
can we pause for a quick second? Don't necessarily think that feminine masculine means top bottom.
No, I'm not saying that, but I can only relate it to my experience from the topic because I'm non-gender conforming.
Got you.
So I don't subscribe to masculine or feminine.
Okay. Got you.
And so when it came to that, it's like, well, our conversation went into, there's a part of me that you're not going to satisfy. And then for us to go forward together, how do we make this unit work? And that was a conversation that we had to have. Now, people who lock themselves into a box and they're very locked into it, no, I'm going to say, hell no, it ain't going to work. There's going to be a lot of arguments. It's going to be who wearing the pants when it's masculine, and when it's feminine, who wearing the skirt. Who can outdo who? Once again, we get into that competitiveness, that we're competing against each other instead of working to see the best from each other. And when we are a team, there's no I in that. And so making it work, it takes two individuals that's willing to work to be productive together. It doesn't matter what the world sees it as. It's going to be most important how y'all see it. And so two masculine people or two people showing masculinity may not see each other as masculine. One may see the other one as a little
So, you want to know what really grinds my gears? This topic, and let me tell you why. Like, I hate people. And I mean, listen, I know people say that's my preference. You can't knock me for my preference. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever, fine. But I think. So my thing is with this, like, everybody wants a masculine man because in their mind, that's what a man is. He's masculine. But it's just like, what do you get when you get somebody who's too masculine? They're not going to want to be, they don't want a bottom. Like, what do you do with that? So, like, you got this masculine person who doesn't want to do what you want them to do, or they're, like, overpowering or whatever. It's just like, listen, I think that we, as people, need to get over that. And I think that you need to own who you are, own what you find attractive, and not worry about, like, what society thinks of it. And I really think that black people are the only people that do that. Like, you can go down to the white pride. Like, no, listen, you go down to white pride, I see you look. And I mean, you see these two flamboyantly feminine gay guys. I've been together for 20 years, have 50 businesses, got kids. They don't give a damn what nobody else thinks. So, like, what's the problem with that? Like, you'll seldomly see in the black community, two, like, effeminate guys together. You want to know why? Because the effeminate gay guy is the least, like, the worst thing on the totem pole there. So you'll never see it. And we've been ingrained in our whole lives. Like, being gay is that, this nasty, feminine, black guy. And you've been, like, just coached to think that that's wrong. So, like, my thing is this. My thing is this. I think I just explained why it's a black thing, because, like, where have you seen two, like, feminine black gay guys together in a relationship as opposed to white guys? And I think, like, and I can even say that for, like, lesbians. You'll see, like, two butched lesbians together, and you'll see, like, two girly lesbians together. No one cares about that, but it's always, like, this feminine black man. And I'm a huge proponent, as in, your masculine and your feminine traits don't dictate who you are or what your role is sexually. And I think people trying to define homosexual relationships in these types of terms, that's where you fail with it. I don't know. What do you think, Dion? What are your thoughts?
For me, it's a multi-level thing. I remember years ago where the subscription was top masculine, bottom feminine. You know, verse wasn't even really a part of the conversation, you know. And it could be that when two people got together, whoever was the most masculine was the top, and that was how it was decided, you know. And as we progress through all of these years and decades and things of that nature, you know, there's so many different definitions now. You have those masculine bottoms, those feminine tops, and then you have those cross dresses, and you have all these different labels, and every day you have another letter that's added on to the LGBTQACABA.57AO. You know, so, you know, when you get to the end of it, it's about who you're comfortable with. You know, I've been with someone who, when I went to go see them, I didn't know if I was going to get masculine, feminine, or in between. But I love every one of those in that person. So whoever I got that day, I still loved that person. I still was involved with that person. Even to this day, years later, we still have a great friendship, and we still, you know, love each other. We're not in love anymore, but we love each other, and I respect that. So, you know, if you would have asked me a long time ago, yes, masculine bottom would have been my preference. I wanted someone that was a masculine bottom. But as I grew, I realized there's a lot of fluidity in your sexuality. There's a lot of fluidity in masculine and feminine, and tops and bottoms, and, you know, top, verse, this, that, and the other. So to label yourself or label a particular thing is kind of hard. So it's a lot of layers to that. So if whatever it is that floats your boat, go with it, but don't limit yourself to that, or don't try to limit other people because of your perception.
Cool.